Hello, it's Matt with Olympus Reptiles. Today we're going to show you we're into a little more than just ball pythons. We're going to actually show off our male carpet python. He's a jungle jag carpet python, which is pretty awesome. A few things I want to tell you about him. He's got kind of an interesting story. I hadn't had snakes in several years. I had lizards and things, and had gone through some life changes and decided that I wanted to get a snake again. And I wasn't very familiar with carpet pythons. I ran across this guy, I fell in love with him, and he was the first snake I got when I was going to get back into snakes. And from watching the videos you can tell what it's grown into. They're a little bit more active than a ball python. You can see the color on them is amazing. The jag pattern is this black and green. Do you hear that hiss? That's him just kind of talking to me. The jag pattern is that black and green along with that yellow. So it almost looks like the spots of the jaguar, that black with that green. We'll see if we can't get him to calm down and let me handle him a little bit. Sometimes he does, sometimes he's not so keen on it. I don't really like when he watches me too much. Hey, over here. Here we go. They are known to hiss. You can see he is very long and compared to his weight, much different body shape than a ball python. These guys are native to Africa, and there are several different types of carpet pythons to include diamond, jungle, coastal, and several others. The jag pattern actually is not native to the carpet. It came from mixing them together, which you can do. It's not a true hybrid, as they're close related, and they do mix in the wild. But that gets the jag gene in there, and then it's bred back to more jungle to increase the amount of yellow. As you can see, I don't know the percentages on this snake, but he is extremely yellow with just an amazing pattern. One of my favorite parts is the head. You can get a close-up of that. The pattern on the head is amazing. This snake does make camera girl a little nervous. This is definitely not her favorite snake. It's one of mine though. They use their tails a lot more than most ball pythons do. You can see he's got it wrapped around trying to find purchase in my arm. They will hold on with those. So they're quite different to deal with than, say, a ball when you're handling them. They tend to be a lot more active, move a lot more. They're also a semi-arboreal species, so they do like to climb. So him climbing through your arms and hands is pretty normal for him. That's about all I got on this guy right now. Honey, do you have any questions? Oh, there is one more thing I forgot. Since they are out of Australia, they're native to Australia, you cannot export these guys. So everything that's in the United States, if it's here legally, to include this guy, has come from captive bred animals. Australia closed down animal exportation years and years and years ago. So what we have is what we've got to work with. That's made new morphs coming out rather slow, but there are several morphs out to include the jag. There's also some axanthic combinations out there. I've seen some albino. There's some caramel. So there are some really neat things coming out with carpet pythons. One nice thing about them is they're not on any of the government ban list, which means you can own them in most places. You do have to check your city ordinances because they do get to a pretty good length, although they don't have the girth that some of the large snakes do. But if you want a little bit longer, more impressive snake and a carpet might be a good way to go.
Don't forget to check out our Facebook page, our webpage, and follow us on YouTube.